What's up, guys? We're going over the week of Monday the 3rd of March to Friday the 7th of March. So, coming into Monday, if I remember properly here, what is that? Let's see if I'm. Okay. So, yeah, I think I was definitely bearish just looking at the draws, and then probably the fact that, okay, yeah, we were trading inside a daily for value gap here. Took out these highs, so I'm definitely coming into the market bearish this morning. And if I remember correctly, right off market open, we did get like a 1 minute short setup, but I didn't end up taking it. Yeah, I want to say it was this right here. I probably should have taken this short. I just didn't end up taking it. And it ended up playing out really well to pretty much all of our draws. I do also think that we did have news at 10 by the looks of it. I want to say so. Yeah, okay. Because I have data lows marked up. So we did have data lows, and that's obviously why I didn't take that like short at the start of market open, because we had news. It's just better to wait for news to come out, honestly. So that happened, and then here I believe what I wanted to see was us sweep data lows and then get a long out, like a mech long. But I don't think that ended up happening. Yeah, we kind of just trade around here, and then there might have been like a short setup that happened, but I don't remember, and I don't remember if I took it. Okay, yeah, there's a 3 minute, but we tapped the 5 before an inverse, so I can take that. And then I'm pretty sure just nothing happened the rest of AM session. Yeah. So I believe that was all. And then it looks like I did end up forward testing something in PM on Monday. Jeez, this is so slow. Okay, coming into PM, we traded well down to this 4 hour. At this point, we're just bearish, even though we took out the previous week low. And I was kind of just looking to see what market would give us, if it gave us a reaction and a long and reversal off of previous week low, or if we just got a continuation. And I found this paper trade. So we tapped into this 5 minute for value gap, got a reaction off of it. We also tapped, did we? Okay, yeah, we tapped into equilibrium of this trading leg. And then we got a 1 minute continuation short out of it. So this is what I took on paper, keep in mind. Would have went break even here. And yeah, there you go. So I think I used standard deviation to mark out this trade. Yeah, right around there is where I put the standard deviation. And that was my target. Keep in mind, paper trade, right? So, I mean, good trade, good continuation, but paper. It's a Monday in PM session, so I'm generally not trading that. I don't think I've ever traded it or back tested it, so that's why I didn't trade it. And then we can go over to Tuesday now. Okay. All right, Tuesday AM session. Let me put it on 9:30. I'm in 9:30 here. I was probably leaning bullish just because we took out previous day low, and then we have a lot of sell side to the left. This was like a bunch of stacked lows, so it was a super prominent area to see a rejection off of or a draw towards. And I believe maybe I might have even been looking to take shorts towards this sell side early in the morning, but I don't know if we got that. Might have had news, I can't remember. But yeah. I'm thinking there might have been a short that presented itself, but these equal highs stopped me from taking that short, if I remember right. But yeah. What was this trade? Did I take this? Yeah, I did. Okay. I took this trade on my eval. So yeah, we took out this high time frame sell side, right? And we saw pretty much A plus Mac model come into play. We have an unfilled 5 as well as an unfilled 15. Highest time frame inversion being a 1 minute. And we take that. One to one. And it went pretty much straight stop loss. So yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is, right? Like every model has its statistics. This is a A+ trade. I definitely would have taken this 10 out of 10 times. So I was completely fine with that loss. And then, okay, that was PM. We'll go to PM next. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it is PM. Okay, never mind. This, I believe, was a paper trade. I didn't take a second trade on this day. But looks like yeah. So we took out all the liquidity inside of a high time frame PD array, being the 4-hour, and we created a high time frame SMT with it. And then we got what looks like a 2-minute inversion out of it. And I took this paper trade, targeting 2 p.m. lows. Oops. Okay. So yeah, this is on paper. We made an SMT here, and this is where I decided to go break even. And I believe I got break even. Yeah. So quick trade, just because we made an SMT with the lows that the 15 was on, so that's an obvious break even. And that was it. Moving on to Wednesday now. All right, 9:30. I think I remember this trade. Do I? So I don't know. What was I looking for here? Okay, yeah, there's this discounted hourly here. Tiny hourly. Look to see that get filled. Okay, we had a massive data candle. And created S&T, tapping at 30. I guess we were looking for shorts here. But didn't get anything, no inversion, so no setup, obviously. And I believe the rest of the morning we just didn't get anything. Yeah, looks like a no trade day. It's kind of just like we're in a range, you know, like 240-point range, but we're not really hitting anything like any sort of crazy draw. And then we can't take any sort of longs as well before news, because it's obviously a high impact news. So we didn't get anything there. And it looks like, oh, I remember this trade. So this was a quick kind of continuation model. We had an unfilled hourly, and then of course these stacked highs from like pre-AM. And I was just kind of on the charts before PM session watching, and we topped in this 15, and we got an inversion right out of it. This is a paper trade, by the way. Just because I'm not going to be trading before, like, 10 minutes before PM session opens. But yeah, pretty free trade, obviously. And then we kind of just ran all the way up for the rest of PM. And then this trade, I did end up taking on eval because it was within the time frame I'm allowed to trade, and it was pretty A+. So what we did was we took out London highs, and we're super close to previous day high right here, right? We tap into a 15-minute, respect it, as well as tapping into a really discounted 5-minute bullish fair value gap. We get this 2-minute inversion right out of that tap. Stops below the body, take profit on previous day high. Seemed like a pretty obvious trade, and here, yeah, went break even at this internal high. I just wasn't very confident with the lack of delivery, and obviously, you know, this is a normal break even spot for me, and I ended up getting break even right away. And then we traded up, and then eventually made these highs here and dumped down. We just completely left previous day high, which is surprising, but it's been happening a lot recently, so it's whatever. But yeah, break even trade there on my eval. Going into the next day, okay, all right, going to the next day. London, this looks like a big move for London. 300-point move for London. So, obviously trading a bit more safely, right? Coming to AM. Oops. Coming to AM, we got to tap into this premium 5-minute, plus to tap into OTE pretty much perfectly. And we get a 1-minute inversion out of it. Right here. Stop loss just above these bodies. 101 RR pretty much right there. And I think this went to stop loss. Yeah. So, I mean, another A+ trade, right? Kind of like that trade on Tuesday, I think, that other 1-to-1. It's going to happen, so it's whatever. I mean, I was completely fine with this trade and this risk. It was pretty obvious considering we have previous day low so close once again. So obviously this is a theme with last week, is that we're just leaving like really high conviction draws. So that was something that I definitely should keep in mind for this week, and just in the future until we get some stuff cleaning up a bit. But yeah, that was that trade. Had an SMT2 just off 930 open rate. Like, we're creating that internal low so we can have good structure to the downside, and it didn't work out, so it's fine. All right, and then I believe this is the last trade for the week. I took another trade in PM. This is slow. All right. Okay, PM session. I can't. So I believe ES traded into that hourly, and then obviously took out these highs. And overall, it was just looking pretty bearish for me for 3 p.m. 2 p.m. and the 4-hour candle kind of opened high, created that SMT inside a high time frame PDRA. And then I wanted to see that continuation down to this sell side down here. And just because shorts have been working better these last few weeks with how price action and just the dumps we've been getting have been. So that's generally what I wanted to see. So yeah, we tapped into this bearish 5-minute. Did we tap OT? No, we didn't. Wait, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. So we tapped OT pretty much perfectly. I think we just traded higher than it after, though. Yeah. Still respecting this 5-minute, right? And I wanted to see us short because we had a 3 p.m. open high. We had a prominent wick for the 3 p.m. low. And usually after 3:30, 325-ish, we tend to leave either the high or the low of that 3 p.m. hourly candle. So here I was assuming we're going to leave this high because it's backed by a lot of high confluence P rays, and we're going to trade downwards. And let's see. We got a 1 minute inversion that confirmed our shorts. Stops above that wick, and then put that there. Yeah. And here, I took off one of my contracts since I was in with micros here. So I took partials. I made like, I don't know, not that much, but partials is partials, right? And then I believe we traded back up to break even. So yeah, great trade. I do think that we ended up instead leaving this low, created at 324 for the hourly candle. Yeah, it looks like it. So the high was in terms of the statistics of 3 p.m., the high was the one we took out, and then obviously the 3 p.m. bottom wick was the protected one. And then for Friday, we can go to Friday. I don't think I took anything though. Yeah, Friday, weird day. I was looking for longs, but we didn't get anything. And then I wanted to see shorts the previous day low, which we did end up getting right here as if it was a continuation and then a 1 minute inversion. But I kind of was just laying off for the day. I didn't really like how that 1 minute looked, or like how the entire day looked. So I just laid off. I didn't take anything and it ended up working. And then there was also a 1 minute Mac model here. Didn't take it either because I was done for the day. And that was it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another trade recap for this week soon. God bless.